Greetings, everyone. Please give me a moment to make sure everything's set. Pick us going. Twitter. Thumbnail today. Which appears to be going. Let me double check my other computer. Please give me another moment. It looks like everything's going good. So let's go and get started. Got some replays, not a whole lot though. I could probably burn this through the entire day. Oh, that's a 4v4. Jeez. Alright. First, let's get this fixed. What am I thinking? My mind's drawing blanks. Blah. Okay, that is fixed. 4v4. Clear my throat, and let's go ahead and get started. Greetings, everyone. Angrade here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the north side as the blue Spanish. We have Abancay. Spawn as the green Indians. We have four names. Spawn as the yellow Dutch. We have Lou Bodie. Spawn as the cyan French. We have Jay-Z. On the south side as the magenta Dutch. We have Lone Wolf Up with an E. On as the red British, we have Dark Atrocity and Sarcasm Text. Spawn as the pink Indians, we have 412017758. And spawn as the orange Germans, we have Yargra. Or Yagira? Regra? I have no idea. Do have fish out at sea, and looks like appear to be 6 whale deposits. I'm going to take a quick look at everybody's decks. Team Turtle, so got some Turtle deck. Team card, Spanish Inquisition. Sends an unexpected Inquisitor to greatly increase the line of sight of your entire team. Delivers 1 Inquisitor, which is a outlaw unit, right? As does take 4 population. Any other team cards? Team Falconet. Oh, that's not bad. 4 Falconets. Yeah, that appears to be only team cards. British player has not selected deck. Dutch player has not selected deck. Dutch player has not selected deck. Indian player has selected deck. I don't see any team cards. German player has selected deck. I don't see any team cards. Looks like Bismarck, the deck. For the French player, we do have a deck selected. We do have Team Segales, her riflemen, giving them extra range attack for all their team. That's not bad. And blue or green may lose a Brahmin there. That one's quite wounded. The Brahmin can horse heal the Brahmin, and he does support his teammate, giving him 250 experience. And since that's a Spanish player, he does get shipments quicker, so that probably gave him full shipment. This Indian player, I don't see any team cards here. Blue said he will turtle. So that's a fish, not a turtle. Let's see. I don't recognize this card. Adds a export trickle, reduce the cost of constant armies, but all units now cost slightly more resources. So it's export deck. Interesting. What's this card? You get a trading post rickshaw. Trading posts are cheaper and stronger, so that's the advanced trading post, which is slightly better. There's also this card here. Team Trivia Tactics. Team unit and hit points increased by 5/5 for entire team. Not bad. Spanish player, of course, got the experience. So, he already has 2 shipments in. He's aging up with the governor. Sign's gone for an early native here. The sign is the Frenchman. French tend to have good native cards. Let's peruse his deck a little bit, see if we see any native stuff. We do have team hand attack. So we got hand attack. You know, I actually don't see native attack cards. Other than Roland Fitzen School, which technically are native, but I don't see any of the native cards here, so I'm not sure why he's gone for a fast native. It is maybe it's something special with this Triton native. It is the House of Fanar, which is the Greek one. Well, you just want to get that early with the Greek revolutions. Greek forward there. Pink's elephant does stomp on the green elephant, or vice versa. Didn't remember what color it was. The British player has selected a deck. We do have some team cards here. We do have the Team House of Tudor. Team House Manor Shrines Villages are build much faster. 90% faster build time. Nice, but not really critical, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it's one of those things like, if you're his teammate, I'll take that. But honestly, meh. Team Grenadier Guard's not bad. We see military units being pulled on out. Dutch player, do we see any team cards? We do also have team infantry hit points. This Dutch player is the blue one, which is not allied to the British. This Dutch player does also have that. Also has the Dutch paintings. It's an equal conversion, not the greater conversion. Now, a large amount of bank decks, so he's going for a bank deck. Also got for the advanced balloon. So is the German and the French player on the same team? No. Nope. Oh, looks like maybe they're just idle there. I think it's enough looking at the cards. Let's take a look at see what everybody's doing. They ping the banks. They're going for banks. Monster. We do have a couple an outpost and a mana going on up. You must not have the House of Tudor yet, because it looks like building at a regular rate. Scout taking some hits, not big surprise. Are scouts classified shock?
I am sorely grieved. I may not steer.
The scout is not classified shock, so the outposts do not get bonus damage. Looks like Cyan Brahmins engaging the Cyan, or Cyan Explorer engaging the pink Brahmin. The Brahmin should lose out. The Brahmin are weaker individually. The other one is down here. Let's take a look at everybody's queue. It's sort of hard to keep track of 4 people. We got villagers, bank, and villagers, nothing, fishing boats, villagers. So it's like everybody's just ecoing up. No feudal age, well, not feudal age, colonial age aggression. We'll probably see some fortress age aggression. Elephant down. Dog does go down. We still got Flan the doggo. And now we do got the Viceroyalty New Spain, which will give him some 2 haciendas. He may be on to do something with that, because he has that research. Haciendas do technically cost 600 wood each. So this is basically paying 200 wood for 1,200 wood, so 1,000 wood profit. And he could be eyeing for cows, maybe eyeing for something within. I don't think he's going to be using this for collection. So plenty of food out in the field. As well as coin. And also the British player is eyeing to pull out some grenadiers. He is red. Not grenadiers, musketeers. I just, some reason got that song, the British Grenadier song, stuck in my head. By the way, Red does got some musketeers, has a decent number of them. He's going to gaslight or town watch his opponent. Also going for some various research there. Green sign for wonder here. Blue's claiming some treasure. See, Dutch birch improvement. Dutch has 2 shipments. Wait, what? So H1. Which Dutch player am I looking at? Magenta. He should age up. He has enough resources to age up. There he goes, aging up now. Going for Logistican. I didn't realize he was still age 1. Cyan does push forward with some horsemen. That's the Northern Frenchman being engaged by the Orange German. Has also brought in militia. These are Uhlans, not Hussars. But the Hussars are just getting overwhelmed by numbers. And there goes those Hussars. Militia stays alive, which they will be useful. Everybody else looks like it's aging up. This player is numbers. He's still age 2. So he's getting the resources to age up. Spanish player going for Team Falconets. That'll give them 4 Falconets. Not sure who it's all the number signs reach Fortress Age. That may be pink. Longbowman now being plucked by the Brits. The Brits going for an army. The Bishop still going for age 2. He has enough coin to age up again, but needs more food. Elephants. The one Indian player is going for elephants. He has gone for the Karen Mata. Increase the collection rate of nearby villagers. Of course, got the Gurkhas and the Falconet, along with the Brahmins. Fishing boats, villagers, Portuguese allies. Spanish going for more villagers. Oh, he is going for villager hacienda, so he's going for mass villagers. He's eyeing for a revolt. Who can the Spanish revolt to? I've been recently liking the Brazilian revolt. He may have access to that. No, that's probably not Brazil's Portuguese, though it could be, because the Italians can also revolt to the Portuguese or Brazil. Got a large number of native brigands here. This is 300 experience. Engage with the Hussars or the Uhlans. These guys do have a 12 range attack. And it looks like they are not. There may be a lot of horsemen there, but they did not last all too long. Sometimes I have really hard time gauging the. What's it called? Treasure Guardians. Oh, we got the Sacred Band infantry, getting a round of free musketeers with promotion capability. Got a decent number of them. I helped him supplement his force. He could bring that ability at the last minute. The British player has gone for Manor Boom because I see 50 villagers. Not going for any more villagers. It has all 200 population available. And this Dutch player, Northern Yellow, is going for Logistican age 4. The other Dutch is still age 2, going for a big round of halberdiers from a single barracks, looks like. He may his own age up. That will provide a large amount of siege damage and a good amount of anti-cab against the French, which he is across from. Good idea to age up. Villagers, timber trade. The German player is now eyeing for the Tycoon. Fishing lines for the French. The French, who's been going for fishing, is age 3. In fact, the only one that's age 2 still is the Magenta Dutch. Refrigeration, more villagers queued on up. They pinged something up here. Not sure what. The dog could eat the boar, most likely. Yeah, it has nearly double damage plus damage multiplier. So basically, yeah, double damage against the boar should win out perfectly fine. Big round shipments here. Okay, let's take a quick look at that since we've got factory tool speculation and Dutch State Army. Mercenary arrive, train, and move faster, but Dutch infantry and cavalry is now more expensive. It also enables the Highlander and Royal Horsemen. Royal Horsemen are basically a more advanced of the French heavy cav. They have like a 3 AoE radius attack, melee attack. And the Highlander is, of course, a Musketeer variant. And Scottish. So I think they do wear kilts. Going for around a skirmisher as well. We do now have the mercenary contractor for the southern Dutch. I'm not sure what that adds. He's been working on 25 villagers, not a whole lot. He should have more by now. Has 3 shipments available. Here's some sporadic gunfire. I think that was over here. Urban player going for a factory. More villagers and musketeers for the French. And we do have now the light camels. Another factory for the Spanish. He's also going for bookkeeping, which is just he's going for the estate upgrades, the plantation upgrades for the haciendas. So there's still plenty of coin on the map, so maybe he's going to let his teammates go with the coin. Coin collection should be generally better. Right now, these villages are providing 0.66. That's collecting up food at a poor rate. That's providing food at a poor rate as well. Going for a factory now. He has all 99 villagers on the field. The Spanish player... Wait. Going for Imperial Age. The Inventor. This is not a treaty, so somehow... He's going Imperial Age, not any big conflict yet. Bringing mass production, so going for more heavy cannon. I do like homesteading research. The Inventor, doesn't that give like a free hot air balloon? I know that if I've been looking to the Italians a little bit more, and the Italians, if you go for the improved politician, then age up to the Inventor for age 5, you get a cheat unit, the Leonardo tank. By the way, yep, going for the amalgamation and going for the refineries. Oh, he has now detached his village off of the haciendas, probably because they made automatic converted into food collection when he was at max out villagers, which is quite nice. I wish the community plazas for the natives have that. So you can automatically switch off to, say, warrior priests. So yeah, that should give him a free permanent hot air balloon. I wonder if that spawns out over here. Is it classified as a military unit? I'm not sure if it's classified as military or civilian, but here comes the advanced hot air balloon, which is very nice. It's one of those things you don't really want to go for, but if you can get it while aging up, it's pretty nice. Going for the Industrial Revolution as well. Going for the Team Spanish Inquisition, Advanced Arsenal. More cannons. Right now the British player is going for the Royal Mint. Has a factory providing wood. Dutch is going for coin. He's about ready to age up himself. I'm pretty sure this is definitely not treaty, so both size just ecoing up. Dual speculation and factory, going for heavy cannon himself. Just went for a carrying bucket upgrade. Guard something there. Not sure what it was. Heavy horse gun, maybe? Oh, team settle wagon. That's not bad. Oh, we got another team card here. A covered wagon shipment for the whole team. Adds 1 build limit. Adds 1 covered wagon. Not bad. The French has a good number of boats out at sea. Large-scale agriculture. Oh, we got the textile mills. This Dutch player can age up as well. That's the Yellow Dutch, who does have 8 out of 8 banks. He still needs to go for the Bank of Rotterdam. And agent with the mercenary contractor. We do not have Indian gunpowder now being researched. We do have honored siege elephants and irrigation channels. We do have some Escari mercenary musketeer being pulled up by the German. Let's take a look. If he has some on the field, we could probably take a look at them. Escari musketeer has range damage, so close similar to Carolans and revolutionaries. No melee defense against cavalry, but that melee attack is pretty good at being more almost equal to the range attack while having the fast attack speed. So overall, a good, well-rounded, heavy infantry unit. Also got a number of veteran Uhlans. No Prussian Uhlan upgrade just yet. We've got a good number of heavy horse gun. There's the hot air balloon, push way forward. You'll notice there's a whole bunch of walls there. The Augury Fort only has basic attack. It's not too important anymore. The Augury Fort can be lost and be relatively acceptable losing it. Heavy horse guns do get a massive volley there onto the Augury Fort. And there goes Augury Fort. Castle could be next. Green has a army here, not a whole lot. Let's see, this is the foreign name. There he is. He's going for more sepoys. Looks like he had a pretty fast train time on them. So he has some sepoys over here. His military, he's been keeping on his military production. Uhlans push way forward. It looks like those siege elephants doing some good work there. Or whatever elephant variant that was. He is getting annihilated. He's going for some siege elephants now. We've got a good number of heavy cannons here, probably yellow or blue. Yellow has a force here of Highlanders and skirmishers. The Highlanders need to start pursuing the heavy cav. Those are trying to get into the town center. Sniping the Karin Mata is actually pretty important. Yellow starts shooting. The skirmishers not going to be too great in this situation, but the Highlanders will be. They have 100 range damage right now. I never seen a unit with a exact 100 range damage. It just looks really impressive. Now I've got the siege elephant shipment there. Takes out one of the heavy horse guns. Siege elephants are a mix of anti-structure, anti-artillery. There's another heavy horse gun there. Heavy cannons push way forward. Uhlans charging way forward. There's a number of guard skirmishers here to pulled out by blue, the Spanish. And now these Ascari will be annihilated. Skirmishers are, of course, anti-heavy. And let's just say the Highlanders seem like a little bit better than Ascari right now. Ascaris are 2 popped, while Highlanders, I believe, are 4 popped. Oh, they're still 2 popped. So I think the Highlanders are much better than Ascari. After all, they're much more statted out, aren't they? Got a Zum Lagar Carol. Oh, that must be the name of the mercenary camp. They have random names, not mercenary camp. But yeah, those Ascari, I don't think they're going to be all too well versus Highlanders. Even though they have better bonus damage against cavalry, the base damage to the Highlanders is simply better. Oh, we got some blue guard here. You can tell by the blue outfits. Okay, so it looks like the foreign name Indian player is just going for more villagers, trying to fortify his walls. Did lose a little bit, but nothing critical, I'd say. German player is aging up to the mercenary contractor. Or the mercenary contractor improves the quality of mercenaries. Got some heavy horse guns there. We got the mass cavalry research, refineries. French players eyeing for some horse guns. Can't bring in the second band infantry, probably because it's a pop cap. I don't see the progress bar progressing. What if it's maxed out? Can it ever get maxed out? Not sure. Sciencing they should attack. We do now the Team Shivan tactics being deployed out by the Southern Indian player. French player's max pop. British player is not at max pop, but we know he has a number of grenadiers or musketeers. We've got redcoats, we've got a guard along bowmen.
Yes.
So he has an infantry composition. And half the players are age 5, the other half are age 4. Dutch eyeing for some Highlanders and the various arsenal research. Looks like I got some grenades here, old guard grenade launchers. They have a mix of all resistances, primarily range resist. Looks like Science going for grenadiers, which should be combo well if his opponent had a British ally. A number of the redcoats just got annihilated by a round of grenades, and now we got some horse guns pushing forward, halberdiers and militiamen. Ooh, there goes those halberdiers, but the heavy cannons now engaging. Threw a really bad volley there, annihilated one infantry unit and the explorer. Got some missionaries there, but he's not going to be in the missionary position. Another falconet goes down there. Old guard pushing it forward. And some of the heavy cannons are going down. We've got a number of British rockets here. The Dutch player, Southern Dutch player is going for a round of halberdiers. That's not useful. They don't have enough durability in these artillery wars. We got a fort here. Magenta's trying to go for a fort. That's not a good spot. Put it behind the housing. Got a battery tower there. I'm not sure from where. Red's army is starting to get overran. Rockets are good and all, but they're having a bit of trouble here. Fort wagon goes down. Heavy cannons starting to get overran by yellow. Orange trying to pull out some more Ascari, which are still inferior to the Highlanders, I would say. Oh, they got a bit more health now. But I think Highlanders being more general is a little bit better at the situation. The Imperial cannon now being pulled out by the German. The French player is now eyeing to age up to the mercenary contractor. And the the Indian player, the southern Indian player is trying to age up with the Taj Mahal. Magenta's starting to get overran. Red's having trouble deploying reinforcements. Arsenal research coming out for the Spanish. British player's eyeing for more musketeers, but needs more production queues. He has plenty of resources for it, just not enough production queues. He's H5 as well. He has Imperial Redcoats, which actually have 25 or 55 damage, so they're basically half a Highlander, and they're not mercenary. Not bad. Statistically, the Redcoats, Imperial Redcoats, may be just as good as those Highlanders we saw earlier. Battery tower's gone down, go for more long bowmen. Yeah, not enough production queues. Dutch player, Northern Dutch player is going for mortars, very nice. Southern Dutch player, so eyeing for halberdiers, is not good whatsoever, the situation. Northern Indian players, I'm from villagers. I'm just casting. I'm not playing. Orange and red I'm for flank. We do have a number of fewer skirmishers here, which will be very useful against these heavy infantry units. Plus, he has some cannon there. Magenta is just getting overran. First player looks like he got some more production queues up and going. Very good. He needs it. Magenta starting in some of the factories. Those are irreplaceable. And it looks like these Ascari is some good gun down. And looks like Magenta goes back on the game. Oh boy, that is a good number of military units. I think Pink may be going all in. The German player back on the game as well. There's a good number of the Exalted Zambruks. They're trying to push forward. They're getting set by the skirmishers. Skirmishers will do just fine for them. There's a number of Portuguese crossbows supporting the light camels. Battery tower's gone down. And those camels get annihilated. British Grenadiers and Longbow pushing forward. Grenadiers doing some good, and the Longbow doing both doing pretty good, but they're just simply anonized by himself. And that is the end of the replay. This is Anagrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Keep on here trying to hit F10. This sounds like it's going to be a Swedish mirror. Nope, it's double Swedish versus Iroquois and Ethiopians. One moment, please. Too fast. There we go. Much better. Greetings, everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the right side as the blue Swedes, we have Nicias. Spawn on the right side as the yellow Swedes, we have Madonna. Spawn on the left side as the red Sioux, we have Noryu. And spawning as the magenta Ethiopians, we have Nuts. Fun fact, there was a famous quote by a US general during World War II. During his group was surrounded in the Battle of the Bulge in Bastogne. Germany demanded his surrender. He replied back with nuts. They did not surrender. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected, no deck selected, no deck selected. Looks like I got some unbearable polar bears here. Looks like he's trying to claim the treasure of, up right here, of porcupine quills that we're collecting. Be taking out these polar bears now. Always when if I get the two Swedish players mixed up, at least they're on the same team. Ethiopian player can now bring in a deck, or not deck, shipment, hunting dogs, and now do have the Trinity being brought on in. And that's his only card in Age 1. We got Trinity, Wood, Influence, Prize Bowl, Gassienas, Shotel Warriors, Gassiena hit points, Gassiena damage, Higher Band of Cannoneer Mercenaries, Beekeepers, Fazoli Gold, Wood Coin, Gassienas, Shotel Warriors, Nefetanias, Zebanianas. Nefetanias gain additional hit points, a slightly more resistant cannon fire, 5 siege armor. It's not too significant, honestly. Don't think it's enough. Shino Riders, Higher Sentinel Horsemen, Tigray Munkinen. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. Ayusuya Reforms, I'm butchering all the names today. 14 Javelin Riders, 12 Nifitanyas, and Roof of Africa. Swedish player number 1 has team number 1. We got blueberries, settlers, wood coin, hand infantry, hand cavalry attack, so hand attack, hand hit points, Eisenberg Ironworks, Dominions, March of the Huckapelties. I just realized something. They're gonna be really trying to bait who get the torps around the coin mines, aren't they? Blackberries, platoon fire, Carolines, light gun cartridges, falconets, range cavalry combat, snap lock, enrollment, refrigeration, trample tactics, thin horsemen's, factory, industrial revolution, Osman process, Siva lifeguard. I just realized something. I just realized a really stupid question. If you were to rotate the buildings, say diagonal, would the berry bush still bounce on the bottom right, or would it be in like whatever directions? Like if you completely flip it around. Sorry, that was a stupid question. For the Sioux, you have F for win, I guess fortress for win, villagers, furriers, wood coin, sun and bowmen, axe riders, have damage, new ways, astute trading, which I think is just silversmiths, great hunters, bison, villagers, wood, Wakana rifles, cavalry combat, Tokala soldiers, Lakota support, Santi support, Yankton support, Tuketto support, Lava support, North American trade, Aksha, infinite bison, Dakota support. And for Swede number 2, which does have number 2 in its name, as well as teammates, which is number 1, blueberries, settlers, wood, coin, hand attack, hand hit, team House of Bernadette, leather cannons, Eisenberg Ironworks, Dominions, wood coin, infinite blackberries, platoon fire, falconets, snap lock, royal mint, refrigeration, fire contract Jaegers, trample tactics, thin horses, factory, Usman process, and Siva lifeguard. Going for Dominions now, and both these people are going to probably be disputing where they can have their torps. We do got the Huckapelties, which let's see, that's the other one. So you got the March of Huckapelties, increases the moon speed, enables Huckapelties between commerce age, and deploys 3 Huckapelties. Huckapelties are a light cavalry with a capability to do a bit of AoE for the range attack. And they do less damage versus all infantry. Got the corral next to the corral, so got some proxy corrals by, or not really proxy, just forward corrals. But we do have a forward torp here. Bringing a shipment of axe riders. Got looks like the Sioux signed for some axe riders. Carolines do have bonus damage against heavy cav at range, but not in melee. But I believe their hand attack's pretty good in general. Got Buck the Tame Wolf and the Axe Riders engaging that Explorer. And Buck does not get the kill. It was some Axe Raiders. More Axe Raiders push my forward, getting off these villagers. Very nice. We portion down the torp. Their siege damage is 20, so not bad, but not too particularly great compared to for their cost. Huckapelties will be very useful against them. They do have less range than most light cavalry. But their hand attack is, I think, pretty high for a light cavalry, isn't it? Either way, those villagers do go down to a bunch of Gassienas. Do fire some shots there. Gassienas could just generally ignore it. We do have some... Oh, we got a dervish there. Which do less damage against heavy cav. Let's get a good follow there. Now got some Carolines as well as some crossbows. Oh, the Carolines have higher attack speed? I don't remember them having higher attack speed like that. I wonder if something is affecting them. I thought they had regular attack speed. I must have missed something. More crossbows been pulled on out. The Ethiopian player is going for some more Gassinas. More Halkapeltis. Or however you pronounce that. We have some bow riders now pulling field, which are good light cav. In comparison to, these guys have 20 damage, 10 range. These guys have 20 damage and 12 range, but also twice the attack speed. Crossbows gain some damage there onto the axe riders. Axe riders will do bonus damage against the crossbowmen. Or not necessarily do bonus damage, just take less damage from the crossbowmen. But axe riders they have good melee attack, but do less damage versus light cavalry, such as the Halkapeltis. In comparison to Hussars, they do have higher damage with less health, similar to Uhlans, but a little less extreme. And a little less free, which is not a half bad thing, because it also makes, I say a little less free because it also makes the German shipments more expensive. These Halkapeltis. It's not Halkapeltis, this is the name. More look at it. Hakapilet? Hakapilet. I don't know any names. Wait. He said his name at first. I'll worry about that later. They do got a good number of Gassinas, a good musketeer variant. They do have +1 range and I think a little bit extra damage. A lot less health though than a musketeer. Yellows is back. That's the Swedish player talking to a Swedish player. Sending cannons, leather cannons, I'm guessing. Let's see. This player here. I heard some natives. Got some Crete trackers, a skirmisher. They have, whoa, look at that health. They have basically more than double health as a regular skirmisher. Their range is more similar to crossbows, and their damage is not too particularly great. But their health is 260. Standard skirmish is what in this age, like 140? I think these guys basically have double health. 130 seems actually about right for skirmisher health. So those skirmishers are durable. They're fighting against a good amount of heavy cav. We do now some cannoneers and obelisk gun variant. They do siege damage at range, and they have basically skirmisher damage multipliers. They are classified as infantry, mercenary, and light, so they're just light infantry, not obelisk guns. I think those are classified as heavy. Maybe they're light. Either way, Yellow's front line starting to disintegrate. We've got some axe riders or bow riders here doing some good flanks. Yellows do disintegrate. Crete trackers are taking some hits. Got some leather cannon here. Getting some good damage on those trading posts. We do now have the leather campers way forward. They do 120 damage per shot. They will not one-shot those Gassinas. Villagers here may get hit there. Halkapeltis charging way forward. And thanks to they have less range, they will take damage from the Gassinas. They can counter a fire attack, but the AoE from these guys could be quite significant against these guys while they still do less damage to them. Leather cannons pushing way forward. Leather cannons do have a small bit of AoE as well. They are basically a light cannon. That's actually a name of a unit. Got more crew trackers, more Carolines, now the Team House Burnett, which will be useful, but his teammate does not have infantry, so it's not super useful. More of the Carolins now being put on the field. They probably could stand to get more crossbows to help engage the Gaussinas and the light cavalry. Carolins are not bad, but not too particularly great in this situation, because he doesn't have enough numbers of them. Free trackers are generally good as well. And these guys do take a bit of damage there. Ethiopian players going for more Gaussinas. Other Swedish players going for more Halkapeltis, which I still don't particularly agree with. Their AoE can be nice. They get the free veteran research, so that is very good. So they get a free upgrade there, greatly improving the quality. No increased range though. They definitely need a Team Falconet shipment. Housing starting to go on down. Fishing boats. And that can be nice. Maybe a little bit late for that. He's going for shipment of Falconets. Teammates going for more Creed Trackers, more Carolins. He's low on resources. He has plenty of gold to age up. Not food though. Has some Gaussinas now pulled on out as well. Explorer will go down. More Halkapelt peltlets. I'm trying to click on one to get them to say the name. Yeah, not working. Does take some damage there. Abilities trying to engage as light cavalry versus light cavalry. The bow riders will generally be better. They have twice attack speed. But the AoE damage could be useful, but I don't think so. They're both larger targets and they don't clump up as easily. The cannoneers are going to be very useful though. More fishing boats by blue. Sue's going for more villagers. More Carolins by yellow. And now got that team. Nope, just Gaussian hit points increased. Very useful. He has a good number of them in the field. A fat cow. Big Benny. Which suggests the creation of Little Bunny. Or the birthing of Little Benny. Let's continue on. They're starting to be forcing back. The Sue's now aging up. Going for the messenger. The message is attack. And we've got native embassies to blow up by Magenta. I don't know if he's been allied with any natives yet. Maybe something involved his age up. I'm not sure what he aged up with. Oh, he's deploying out some the Sudanese dervishes. Those, of course, are the light infantry unit with the knife-throwing light infantry unit. Only good versus heavy infantry, which the Carolins are classified. Yeah, I don't see them too particularly that great. Their attack speed is good. Their hand attack is shanking levels. Number of bow riders there. Now I do have the snap lock, increasing the range of Halkapeltis. Halkapeltis get +1 range, so they'll still be inferior to the light cav. The Carolins get +3 range, giving and that's blue, so that is the Halkapeltis player. Got some bow riders not being put on the field. Elite bow riders research. More Carolins over here.
Hello?
A villager bashing the head into that war chief. And looks like this Eisenberg Torque will go down. Corral does go down. And now we do have the Exile Prince being researched. And over here we do have the Abba Shah. butchering names like I usually do. Villager down there. Cassina's turning engaged. Canyoneer's the back line firing away. Bow riders pushing way forward. Against all the heavy cats, probably better go for the rifle riders. However, rifle riders will see bonus damage to the veteran difficulties, as rifle riders classified as both heavy and light cavalry. Magenda's force starting to get disintegrated there. Bow starting to push way forward. They now have 20 damage, which is pretty good, and of course, good attack speed. And Magenta backs out of the game because he's out of food. And both left side back of the game. They simply just ran out of food. Is Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Of course, keep on hitting F10. There we go. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the blue US of A, we have Jesus 420. Why does that sound just accurate as a name? Well, as for the US player, spawning as the Iroquois, we have Holy Hand Grenade, which I don't think they can get grenades of any sort. So on top right side as the red Ethiopians, we have Nikias. Oh, I butchered that. And spawning his Chinese ally, Magenta Chinese ally, we have Above You. Or Above You. No idea. Looks like he's going to be punching that man, that Greek soldier, and we'll steal that Greek soldier's Crimean continent, above the Crimean continent, for 45 wood. We do have a deck selected by the US player, which is 2v2 Lamb, Capitalism, Dutch immigrants, Chinese immigrants, Scottish immigrants will give you Highlanders, Food, Irregulars, State Militia, Long Rifles, Hamilton Economics, United States Army, 54th Massachusetts Volunteers, Continental Rangers, United States Marines, Buffalo Soldiers, Georgia Hussars, Rolling Artillery, Oklahoma Black Mesa, Ship's One Coal Prospector Wagon, and 5 Gunslingers. Prospectors do collect up coal mines do collect up twice the rate, and also enables Gunslingers to gather coin from mines. That's interesting. Coffee Mill Guns, Captured Rockets, Minutemen Companies, and Kovat's Legion. We got a Militia Mercenary deck, but we don't have the Advanced Saloon, so I have no idea. And for the Ethiopian player, we've got Team Number 1, which is Trinity, Team Besha Kimas, villagers that construct buildings and gather resources. Wait, villager that construct buildings and gather resources. So there's some sort of native villager? Delivers 3 villagers. Okay. I'm just overthinking it. My bad. Wood, coin, prize bowl, Cassina damage, Cassina hit points, higher band of cannon mercenaries, just wood influence, beekeepers, Falsey gold, wood, 70 fattened cattle, 1 livestock market builder, Sebastopol mortar, some bananas, cartridge currency, Chirwa riders, higher cannoneer mercenaries, Tigray Monkeni, Feudal army, Isura reforms, Chua elites, Ingantanian spirituality, advanced livestock market, roof of Africa. Chonk. Is that a 0? That's definitely a weird. That's not an O or a capital O. Villagers, all resources, town destroyer, Anna's tomahawks, Warhut warrior attack, warrior hit points, conservative tactics, cunning horsemen, Huron allies, all resources, forest prowlers, Warhut warrior combat, and horsemen, cavalry hit points, cavalry damage, siege combat, Agrarian Ways, Renegade French, Wampum, Infinite All Resources, Light Cannon, Infinite Chain, Infinite Allies. And for the Chinese, Novao, E-Export, for the refugees, Food Coin, Chuko News, Standard Army Hit Points, Plain Pikemen, Step Riders, Banner School, Spice Trade, Wood, Arquebus, Repelling Volley, Double Face Armor, Acupuncture, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Textile Mill, Higher Mature Cavalry Archers, Great Migration, Chuko News, Old Cities Reforms, Flying Army, Western Reforms, and Rattan Shields. And we do have Virginia being selected, which give you access to the Virginia plan. Upon arrival, this card gives you 2 shipments to spend. It's a card you should go immediately, for it does not increase the cost of future cards by going for this card. So it's a simple way to get a free shipment. It's a card you should go for immediately. Popular Minuteman. All existing town centers spawn 6 Minutemen. Minutemen retain 75% hit points, 75% longer. Going for the Virginia plan now. My advice, the plan should be attack.
Yes.
Got the Minutemen's push way forward. Wait. I don't know why. Never mind. We got Dawit, the Emir right there. And then push way forward, we got a long War Hut and a Berserker going for some regulars. Green Horseman not being pulled on out, so it looks like Yellow Blue eyeing for some aggression. Aggressive influence. Got a round Tomahawks here as well. You receive tokens of 200 influence with all your future shipments. Oh, that's basically Spanish gold, but sooner. Honestly makes it better. I think Spanish gold, what, 300 gold per shipment? But 200 influence in starting in a colonial age is very, very useful. Axe Riders hitting at Abin, also not very useful for red. That villager also goes down, so great raid by red. Canyon Horsemen do offer 27 damage, less health, so they're weaker than Hussars, but they are cheaper. Actually, no, not too cheaper, much cheaper than Hussars. They do fall back, they do get good bonus damage versus artillery, so they're good flanking unit in the next age. We got that General Rider going down pretty quickly, and as well as that one. Tomahawks are pretty useful against guys with spears. Tomahawks, or General Riders, they're more or less a counter unit. They have 10 damage, not too great, but they do have times to attack speed. And they are dirt cheap. They're more closer to root here, if you want to imagine that. Got some Cannoneer Mercenaries. That would be very useful against this opponent's composition of Tomahawks. Not exactly great for this Canyon Horseman. Those Javelins need to be held in reserve and only engage those Canyon Horsemen. He needs those Cannoneers close to the heavy lifting at this point. We got also a Royal Embassy deployed up by red. Downside that it's not fully garrison. Going for a shipment of wood. He may have just one eye for a shipment of military. Yeah. Red needs help. Magenta has nothing. The Cannoneers now pull on the field. Those Javelin Riders need to hit those horsemen with their and maybe block at them with their own bodies. Villager does go down there. Cannoneers are getting healed up a little bit by the Mountain Monastery. Good micro there with the Cannon Mercenaries. He hasn't lost any yet. Javelins throwers, they take some damage there. Does get a shipment of wood. He should have gone for. He doesn't have any military shipments. Sounds like it's already go down. What is Chinese player going for? Bring a shipment of Chuka News, bring a shipment of Old Han Army. And Res Villagers is getting gunned down. Red, how much villages does Red have left? 11, 2 of which are idle. He does have enough wood to get another town center up, so you may want to eye that. Cannoneers doing some good work. He has at least 8 army. And now less villagers. That is 5 out of 8 villagers there. State militia and Minutemen gain some damage onto the Cannoneers. So that's all 7 Cannoneers. Got some the Chuko News shipment there. Where's the Chinese army? Going for regenerative forestry right now. They're trying to get torched. Is that the Russian allies? No, you can get recruits. Don't know if you can get Schultze. Schultze would be useful if you could. As they're a skirmisher. Good skirmisher? No. A skirmisher? Yes. Like Red is eyeing for another town center over here. Building up his not war chief, but Emir. Or is it called Raz? I always forget the names. Oh, so I'm losing the cannoneers to that Chinese horseman. Sound of 5 out of 7. 2 code news getting annihilated there. Bringing out the irregulars or sentries. Magenta's running waves of villagers, and Yellow's in pursuit. We got some regulars being part of the US player. Does have another shipment available. Not going for Scottish immigrants. You'll get 0 Highlanders from that. Max on 10 Highlanders you get for that. Not sure who he was talking to.
Yes.
Oh, where did Magenta get this army? Wait. I did not see that both their opponents' bases are completely annihilated. I've been so focused on this engagement, I did not see literally everything else getting destroyed. Ugh, I am an idiot. So this is literally what's left of the enemy. Red has a small force still in the field. Prize bowl here, going for some various research now. All resources also being shipped on in. The wood and influence still here, being collected on up. How did I not see their bases literally being annihilated? Ethiopia player has 8 villagers. It is losing some units here. Iroquois has 15 villagers. Chinese player has 35. US player has 17. So Red and Magenta technically have more villagers in total. And Quang Pikemen are stabbing some villagers. They're not great at it, but he does not have the increased health. Yellow has a new town center in the center of the map. Wing Pikemen do offer decent siege damage. Chukudos, not so much. Telling Magenta to stay back. He does have some armies around here and there. Both of them. Yellow has a shipment location. Does US player does not have a shipment location. Has 17 villagers alive. Not enough wood to get another town center, but has actually quite a bit of resource stockpiled up. No housing, so he needs to just take all of his villagers, throw them on wood.
Orders?
US and Iroquois player now trying to push the Magenta's base. Got another barracks here. That villager does get gunned down there. Cannoneers taking some pot shots, hitting some of the Minutemen, and now the state militia. Does back on time. Great micro there by Red. Keep this guy's distance. And using the formation there to leash him back in formation. But 6 minutes there. More Javelin Riders not being thrown on out. Blue slowly being whittled down, but Magenta's town center about to go down. He has villagers down south. And I don't think there's some villagers inside this town center, not a whole lot. Now I got some monks punching some tomahawks in the face. Monks are not classified as heavy. Oh, they are classified as shock, so these tomahawks will do bonus damage against the melee. The Shaolin monk does not classify as shock. Javelin riders are getting some good damage on it. General's about to go down. Good enough to shoot some news, flying away. Quang pikemen eating some damage there. Yellow's trying to fall him back. Blue's going for another town center now. War Chiefing resummoned from the community plaza, going for tomahawks. And looks like Chinese players take time to age up, going for discipline Quang pikemen, discipline Shuko news. Probably a good idea. These Cannoneer mercenaries are still alive, at least 5 of them, doing quite good work. And now it's going straight for Imperial Age, going for the White Pagoda, which gives them monks, right? Not sure where he's building it at. Well, he got Porcelain Tower down here. There's the White Pagoda. White Pagoda ships in 10 disciples. Increases stats to Shaolin Master and disciples, and ladder trains limit. I wonder if the train limit is improved based on per age. Either way, he will get a shipment of 10 disciples in. Very good. Now he's going for the training force. Should improve, I think, the monks. Made a Shaolin Master as well. More old hand armies now being put in the field. Economics is being researched. Be nice to have. Chinese immigrants now being researched, which will be occasionally useful. Does have the town center here. He's spending his resources. Saying don't lead them to over there. Javelin Riders, Quang pikemen, and True Canoes moving forward. Regulars will see bonus damage from the Quang or the True Canoes. They do have a times one multiplier, which is good. That's basically standard skirmish multiplier. Cannoneers push way forward. Has some US sharpshooters now being pulled on field. He has gone for long rifles, allow him to get his sharpshooters an age early. Oh, we got the stagecoach research. Increase health on Gaussianas, I think, which he's starting to go for more Javelin Riders, not Gaussianas. Delivers one fishing canoe? What? Okay, he can get fishing canoes on this map when there's no fishing available. I'm not sure where you got that from. Bringing more influence. Tomahawk's being forced on back. Go for the melee or increased damage, which he probably should just switch back to experience. Chuko News, 21 Chuko News now being shipped on in. Magenta finally goes for another town center. He has the white pagoda now pulled on the field. I wonder where the monks are. Here they are. They have 200 health right now. They are classified as shock. They have 26 damage, good attack speed. Less multipliers versus the hero and villagers, but bonus damage versus mercenaries. And which the US player does have potential Highlanders you can pull on the field, but that's not going to be super important. As the build limit is still just 10, so didn't get improved by per age. Sharpshooters will do less damage to the monks since they are classified as shock, but the melee attack of the tomahawks will. More pikemen, more Chuko. I wonder if he's going for Western reforms just yet. Old didn't see reforms. Yes, he has. Those guys, his cheap units are of decent quality now. Are these forces heading up north? Did get hit by some of these tomahawks there. Number of tomahawks still there. We do got a good number of sharpshooters, which will be effective versus the Quang pikemen, but not necessarily super effective against those Chuko News. But they do still have pretty good range. Now I got a fort being shipped on in for the Chinese. Now going for the Honored Quang pikemen as well as more Old Han armies. US player going for more sharpshooters. The Ethiopian players aging up with the Portuguese. We should get him some ordnance for release those. His own crossbows, which I think are on a discount as well. Cost like 30-30. We do have another war chief in this area. Good damage. Got some monks going down. Those tomahawks getting annihilated. And we got the disciples annihilating the sharpshooters. It's a classified as shock. They take less damage.